paper towel, wipe this camera off. I had to turn y'all the opposite way today. I hope it don't start acting up. It's hot out here today, so this dash cam, I don't know how long it's going to last before this phone start acting funny. Because it's hot today. It is hot, hot, hot. It's hot outside. We going to see. Wait for y'all to come on in. Got all my liquids. All my liquids on deck. We got 17 minutes to share with each other. 17 minutes to share with each other. 17 minutes. 17 minutes. 17 minutes. Hey, 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 who's in the building? I see somebody just clocked in. Who might it be? Oh, gosh. What a day, y'all. What a day, what a day. I got to get my car detailed. I have to. Hey, 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 I see there's two. I see there's two. Hello. 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 What's up, Becky A? How are you? Well, hello to you too, beautiful. Hello to you too, beautiful. Can you see me okay? I know it's very bright, but I'm hoping that you can see me well because I can barely see myself. And I'm hoping the camera shouldn't overheat today. It shouldn't overheat. I got the air going through like the dash as if it was defrosting the windows. Let's wait for some more people to come in. Motivation Monday. We keeping this series going, y'all. We keeping this series going. Let me see if I can remember off the top of my head. It's Motivation Monday, right? It is, what's Tuesday, y'all? I'm doing good. How have you been? Sorry if I missed. I have been blessed, girl. I have been blessed. I have no complaints. Tim, I called you 5 times. 5 times. I don't understand what's going on with your phone, but you were able to get me live. That is weird. But hello. But I've been blessed. I've been very, very, very blessed. I can't complain. I can't complain at all. So wait a minute, y'all. This is how I'm telling y'all the ADHD be real. Okay. Shoot your horn Tuesdays, right? Won't he do it Wednesdays, right? Thursdays, think before you speak Thursdays, and Freedom Friday. Yeah, I am Becky. I can't complain. God is good to me. Not has been. He just is, period. Like right now, like you know how you have seasons and stages in your life, that you go through, and then you may be at a season that you think in the past was the best season of your life, or you were just in a good place, and then you go into a new season and you realize that this season is better than that season was. That's how it is for me. Like some people look and be like, oh, you was going through all that, but you said you was doing good. Well, at that time, it felt like it was the best thing. It felt really good back then. It felt like it was, but then God took me to another level and he showed me some new things and he elevated me to a different place. And now I'm doing even better. So that's why I would never go back to the past. Like some people are like, would you go back and change anything? Absolutely not. Would you go back and try to do it again? Absolutely not. I want to keep pushing forward. Okay. I want to keep pushing forward because I like what I see up ahead. I like what I see up ahead. What's up, Ange? How are you, my dear friend? What's going on? I hope you're having a blessed day, everybody. So listen, y'all, this is Motivation Monday. The series continues, y'all. Regardless of how I feel, what I'm going through, listen, I want y'all to stay motivated. This is Motivation Monday. Let me tell you something. Every day you are going to go through some trial and some tribulation. If you are not going through it directly, what's up, Peggy? Somebody in your family is going to be going through something that affects you indirectly. But I want you to understand that you have to keep pushing. You got to keep the faith. I'm learning to not give so much energy, time, or my words or my intellect into what is ailing me, hurting me, confusing me, or disturbing me at the moment. I'm learning to speak life even over situations that seem dead. I am speaking life over my obstacles that I'm facing health wise. Yesterday, it was a rough day, but to God be the glory. Yesterday was rough. And when I say I felt like I had got ran over by a Mack truck, it still was a good day. You know why? Because I made it out the church and it was a beautiful service. And I'm so glad that I did not miss the word that God gave the pastor on yesterday. I'm so thankful. So today, I want you guys to be motivated to be great this week. It's not going to be a perfect week. I'm going to tell you right now. Things are going to bother you. People are going to bother you. Situations are not going to go the way you would like them to go. Your environment may not look the way you would like it to look. Your finances are may not be in the place where you would like them to be. Your mind and your thoughts may not be aligned up with where you're trying to go in life. But I guarantee you, if you keep pushing and if you keep trying and if you keep speaking life to the situation, do not give in. Do not give in to the aches and pains. Do not give in to the lack thereof. Do not give in to the negative thoughts. Do not give in to the negative people. Do not give in to the negative circumstances. Do not give in even to your negative ways of how you've been doing things year after year after year. When you know better, you do better. It may be uncomfortable and you may not like the feeling of going against the grain, but it is time for us to go against the grain. Because if you continue to go with the grain, eventually it's going to become a slippery slope. And when I say a slippery slope, it's going to be so easy for you. There's not going to be anything holding you back from doing something that will kill you, hurt you, destroy you, put you in poverty, put you behind bars, put you in mental distress, put you in the hospital. It's going to be so easy for you to slip into something that's not going to be fruitful in your life. It is time to go against the grain. It is time to be uncomfortable just for a season in order for you to prosper. You are on this earth and you are supposed to be reaping the benefits of it. Do you know that this earth, this land was created for your enjoyment, for your pleasure? It is here for us to take care of and to take care of one another. Okay? Now, when you think take care of one another, that doesn't mean you take on the burdens of the world. No, that is not what it means because you're not strong enough. I'm here to tell some people that think they're so strong they can fix everything for everybody. Let me tell you something. If you continue to stand in the way of what God is supposed to be doing for people, you're going to end up hurting yourself more than the actual person is hurt that you're trying to help. I need you to get out the way. I need you to get out the way and I need you to push for you. I need you to grow for you. I need you to find out what it is you need to do to make yourself a better person. If you need to get out of the way, then move. Move before you get ran over by a car, truck, or train that's not even meant for you. You have to find out what your purpose is. You may not find it out right away, but I guarantee you, if you keep pushing to be a better version of yourself, if you don't give in to the negative talk, the negative thoughts, the negative perceptions, the negative people, get away from negative people. You can pray for them. You don't have to talk about them in a negative way. You don't have to try to set them up for demise. You don't even have to reveal them. Some people think they got to reveal people to other people. You ain't got to reveal other people's dirt to nobody to save them. You are not Jesus, okay? You are not the Savior. You barely can save yourself. You struggling with depression. You struggling with self-esteem issues. You struggling with all these things. But you're trying to bring other people to the forefront so other people can see the bad and all the things that they've done to other people. Let me tell you something. Mind your business. Mind your business and get your own house in order. Mind your business and start looking in the mirror and figure out what it is you need to do to make yourself a better person. I know some people may not want to hear this, but he without sin, fault, or shame casts the first stone. You can't cast nothing, okay? Because you need to deal with the splinter, the rock, the pebble that's in your own eye, okay? Mind your business. Focus on yourself. Find out what it is that you need to do to make yourself a better person. I know people are walking around here smiling and they just look the part. But let me tell you, it's a lot of people out here that's dying on the inside. They're trying to fix everybody else and they know what's good for everybody else, but they're dying on the inside. And if you know, this is another big thing too. And everything I'm talking to y'all about is stuff that I've been through or I'm going through. Okay, I'm not exempt, but I'm trying to motivate somebody through my testimony as well. You see what I'm saying? We will ask advice from people because we're not sure of ourselves. But you got to be mindful of who you asking advice from. If you're asking advice about buying a property from somebody that never owned anything, you're asking the wrong person. If you're asking someone about getting better health wise or overcoming something that's physically deteriorating them and they're falling apart themselves, you're asking the wrong person. Okay, if you are trying to get your finances in order and you're talking to somebody that doesn't have a job, ain't had a job, can't keep a job, then you're asking the wrong person. I need you to get in a place and get in rooms with people and not be intimidated because you're not where they are. That's another thing too. People scared to get in rooms with people that are up here because they're intimidated and they got low self-esteem. So they don't want to be around them, but they'll talk about them like a dog. When all actuality, they're just deflecting. Let me tell you something. You better get around those people because what happens is the atmosphere is contagious. And if you are trying to get in a place where they may be prospering in, you don't need to be intimidated by them. You need to be motivated by them. You need to be willing to get up under those people, spend time with them, and figure out what it is that they're doing. Okay? Figure out what it is that they're doing for them to prosper in those areas. Stop being intimidated. Stop feeling like somebody is throwing shots at you because it's really your issues. You're the one that has the issue. For real, for real. The people ain't did nothing to you directly. They ain't did nothing to you. But if you find yourself not being able to be around them for whatever reason and you feel like, oh, they just fake, they just this, they just that. For real, did they do anything directly to you? Honestly. And then also, if you're the type of person that can throw shots at people and be quick with the lip and know how to throw a rock and never miss, you better be able to take it too. I can't stand a strong punk. I can't stand a strong punk. If you can't stand in the face of adversity, if you can't stand in the face of people that you are willing to go toe to toe with online or behind their back, if you can't stand in their face and throw them same rocks that you was throwing when they didn't see where the rocks was coming from, you need to sit down and check yourself because you're not as tough as you think you are. For real. When you get to the place where you can actually say, you know what, I was wrong, and you can go to a person and admit that you were wrong, try to make it right, and be okay if they don't accept it, you winning, baby. You winning because you're pushing forward and you're finding out what's going to make you a better person. You're not worried about what they do on the receiving end, but you're just trying to make it right so you can get to the next level in your life. Some people don't like to hear this, but you just sitting around causing trouble and mayhem because you a strong punk. For real. And some people would think that's an oxymoron. How that go together? No, it's some real strong punks out here. And when I say strong punk, you a punk when it comes to facing it, but you real strong when you behind it. You gotta be just as strong in front of it. Don't be a strong punk. That's the worst thing to be. I can't stand a strong punk. And if I ever witness any of my friends that I consider my friends, because some people are just acquaintances, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Some people are acquaintances. They are what they are. But some people, it's different levels of friendship with me. And I'm learning that it's changing as I get older. But if I feel like you being a strong punk, I'm gonna tell you, if I care about you and I feel like you slacking and lacking in certain areas, I'ma tell you. If you get offended and if you feel like you gotta nuck iffy buck and get all crazy because you feel like I'm coming at you, then you don't need to be in any type of relationship with me. I'm gonna say it again. You don't need to be in any type of relationship with me. Oh, thank you, Yo Edge, for the $1.99 super chat. Thank you, baby. Listen, you don't need to be in no type of friendship, relationship. You don't need to be in no ship. Matter of fact, just get out the ship. You don't need to be in no ship with me. I'm being totally honest because I am so raw and uncut at this point in my life, but I'm raw and uncut with boundaries now. I'm raw and uncut with a filter. I'm raw and uncut because I know that God favors me when I'm true to me. When you're true to yourself, do you know you don't have no choice but to be true to other people? That's where the truth starts. Being true to other people is impossible if you're not true to yourself. I'm about to get in a bad area. It may start blurring out, y'all, and it may get foggy, but just hang in there with me. Don't go nowhere because I'm fired up about Motivation Monday because I want people to understand, and I want you to understand. I relate. I understand, but I'm free. I'm not ashamed of nothing. I'm not. It's nothing you can get online and say, and I'll be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe they said that." I'll be like, "Darn, that is the truth," and I need to work on that. I need to work on that. I need to work on it. I need to get better with that. But my whole thing is be prepared when it comes back because everybody has their turn. Everybody has their turn. As much as you prepare yourself to be pointed at. Oh my goodness. I'm going to say it again. As much as you point, prepare yourself to be pointed at. As much as you speak upon others, be prepared to be spoken upon. As much as you judge others, be prepared to be judged. And you may be hung. Okay? Be prepared for the outcome because what you reap is what you sow. And if you can sow so much BS, be ready to reap the BS because it's going to come your way. Whatever you put out in the atmosphere, I'm here to tell you it's going to come back to you. It's going to come back to you. And it's okay. It's all right. That's a part of growth. That is a part of growing. That's a part of getting where you need to be in life so you can be a better version of yourself. It's okay. But I promise you, when you start to be true to you, you ain't gonna have no choice but to be true to other people because you're living in freedom. You're not giving up on yourself. You're getting up and you're fighting the good fight of faith. And I'm gonna say something. You gotta believe in something greater than yourself. And that's why I am so strong and I am so assertive about the relationship that I have with my Lord and Savior right now. Because I know if it was not for him, I would be bankrupt. I would be disrupted. I would be continuously disrespectful. I would be destitute, delusional, dysfunctional, and out of control. It is because of him I'm able to sit here and talk to everybody, whether you like it or not. It is because of him I am unmoved and unstoppable and where it is I'm trying to go in life. It is because of him I'm not easily influenced just because of the position you may play in my life. Come on, somebody. I've never been easily influenced because you was my mother, because you was my father, because you was my sister, because you was my cousin, because you was my boyfriend, because you was my friend, my best friend. I'm not easily influenced. And anybody that's on here that knows me, Tim knows me very well. Angie knows me very well. My kids know me very well. I disagree with each and every one of them. if I don't think it's for me. And I still love them the same. They may not like it and it may be uncomfortable, but I'm okay with uncomfortable conversations because one thing they will tell you is I don't argue. I don't argue. And it pisses some people off that I won't argue. Now, am I passionate? Am I assertive? Absolutely. The way I'm talking to you now, I can get my point across. And then also, if they get their point across and I see the error of my ways in any type of way, I'll be like, you know what? I apologize. Because I know that's where my strength comes from. My strength comes from being strong enough to understand my areas of weakness, willing to be able to accept them in front of the masses and not worry about persecution. Because if God be for me, who can be against me? Even though the enemy may come in like a flood, the Lord said he'll lift up a standard. They may look at me crazy, but they can't touch me. They may say whatever they want to say, but it doesn't change the scope of my life. Because my life is going in the direction that God would have it to be, even with all the things that are going on. I had plans yesterday to cook, to do my feet and my nails, all kinds of stuff. I washed my hair and I was in the shower and I felt like I was going to pass out because my IBS was so bad. Like the way it was bad this time, I could have called the ambulance, but I called on the name of Jesus. You know what he told me? He said, your plans are not my plans. Your thoughts are not my thoughts. So what you're going to do is you're going to put some pigtails in your hair and you're going to go get in the bed and you're going to lay down and you're going to pray and you're going to spend time with me. You're going to take some pain pills. And when you get up, you're going to feel better. My daughter came in my room. Let me tell you something, because this is how I'm reaping what I sowed. Okay? My daughter came in my room with olive oil. And she said, Ma, I don't know if I'm doing this the right way, but I know this is what God said to do. She took the olive oil and she rubbed it on my stomach. And she began to pray and cry out to God and ask him to heal wherever I'm broken. And she even said, Lord, I don't know if I'm doing this the right way, but I know you said this is what you're supposed to do. And I know that's because of what I sowed into my house and into my kids. I'm reaping the benefits from it. My kids learn bad from me and they learn good from me. From me. But at the time of need, my daughter knew what I needed. And when I woke up after my nap, I didn't get to cook my ribs. I didn't get to wash my linens like I didn't get to do a lot of stuff. But I had enough strength. I said, if I could just get my nails done, Lord, and do my nails, it'll make me feel better. And then I got me something to eat and I laid back down and I went to sleep. And the peace of the Lord, the joy of the Lord that passes all understanding, made me okay mentally with not being able to do all the other things I wanted to get done. Usually, if I can't do all the other things I want to get done, I'm rattled, I'm tattered, I'm all over the place. I can't function. But because he saw fit to relieve the pain long enough for me to be able to just do a little something, and to see my daughter grow. I had to be in pain for my daughter to believe in the power of her prayer over my body. I'm thankful for the pain just because of that. If I had to go through that in order for my daughter to realize that she could lay hands the way God said she could, I'm okay with the pain. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. Keep pushing. Keep striving. Keep accepting the fact that you need to work on you. Point the finger back at you and realize that you can't be no strong punk. Because strong punks don't win. Now, if you all right with being where you at and you okay with dying in the state that you in, then rock on. But for me and my house, we are winners. And we will continue to get better and better. Are we perfect? Absolutely not. Do we have a lot of things we need to work on? Absolutely. But we will continue to press to get better and better and better. Okay? I love y'all. This was Motivation Monday. I hope I motivated you guys to be the best version of you that you can possibly be and set yourself free. I will talk to y'all later. I'm about to go on to work and save some lives today. Yes, I am. Bye.